The show is on the Joe. The Bucks Bus rolls on.
Hi, it's Randy Miller, and welcome to a brand new episode of Bucks Bus, a special seniors edition of Bucks Bus. This is going to be fun. Now, this is the show, of course, where you take a regular Joe bus and turn it into a game show on wheels. And the contestants, they have no idea. Let's have some fun. Let's give away some money. It's time for Bucks Bus.
Yes, today we go back in time with the seniors version of Bucks Bus, and it's the Shawnee City Ride. Now, the Shawnee City Ride is a flex route service open to the public of all ages, but seniors like the shuttle because of its flexibility. This shuttle service runs from 10 a.m. to 2:50 p.m. Tuesdays and Fridays in the city of Shawnee, Kansas, and the fare is only $1 all day. The Shawnee City Ride shuttle can even pick up passengers by appointment. Now, today we do the Sunflower Loop beginning at Sunflower Apartments on 62nd Street in Merriam, Kansas. The Sunflower Shuttle travels to Wyndham Place Apartments at 63rd and Lackman and then goes to Shawnee Station. The Sunflower Loop continues to Big Lots and Dollar General at 75th and Neiman, Walmart Neighborhood Market at 75th and Neiman, and to the Shawnee Merriam Nutrition Center at 57th and Merriam Drive. It finishes the loop where it began and makes 2 more trips for the day. Shawnee City Ride shuttles are equipped for individuals with disabilities. Now, let's play the seniors edition of Bucks Bus.
Okay, our next contestant on Bucks Bus is Harold Ross. Harold, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
All right, now, and you're big on music, right?
Well, yes.
Yeah. Are
Yes.
you a musician?
I was for a long time.
What'd you do?
I played guitar and I was a lead singer.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know who just recently passed away was Mr. Guitar.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Les Paul.
I'm going to give you $5 for that right there. There it is. There's $5 for Harold.
By the way,
yeah.
I've got a guitar made by the same company that his guitar was made by.
Are you trying to sell me your guitar?
No.
Is that what you're trying to do, Harold?
No, it's worth a lot of money.
You're going to keep that guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on eBay today at noon. Let me just tell you that. All right, Harold, you got $5, no strikes. You know how the game works?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so I'm going to ask you some questions. Some will be about music, but I'm going to try to stay away from those because we want to keep our money, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go, Harold. Rosa Parks. Remember Rosa Parks?
No.
Well, you might when I ask you the question here. Her refusal to give up her seat on a bus led to a Supreme Court decision outlawing bus segregation. Where did this happen? Was it Memphis, Tennessee?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Macon, Georgia? Or Montgomery, Alabama? Which one?
No, I'll take Montgomery.
Good, you take Montgomery because that's right. Yeah, you got $10. You got $10, and you got no strikes. All right. Nice job, by the way. All right. You knew more than you thought, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
All right, Elizabeth Taylor is as famous for her many marriages as she is for her film career, right? Did you have a crush on Elizabeth Taylor?
No.
I did. I thought we all did, but apparently you did not.
No. I had one of my own.
Were you ever married to Elizabeth Taylor?
No.
All right. Oh, you had one of your own,
I had one of my own for 65 years.
Oh my gosh, 65 years? Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, which of the Elizabeth Taylor never made it that long. Which of these men was not married to Elizabeth during the 50s? Was it Michael Wilding, Eddie Fisher, or Richard Burton? Which was
Michael Wilding.
No, it was Richard Burton, actually. Richard Burton, not married in the 50s.
Oh, he was married. He was married to her later on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was also married to Richard Burton for a couple of years. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
A lot of people don't know.
I knew he was weird, but I didn't know.
All right, so you got $10, but you only have 1 strike. All right.
1 strike.
And remember now, if you get stumped on one, you can always pick a passenger.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's see. This is about advertising.
Go ahead.
What brand's green has gone to war? This was a...
Lucky Strike.
Lucky Strike is right. All right. I didn't get to the multiple choice there. This guy knows it. He's got them. All right. $15, 1 strike. In the late 40s, what was Best Buy for bread and budget? Was it Parquet? Was it Oscar Mayer? Or was it Skippy's Peanut Butter? The Best Buy for bread and budget.
Sounds like Skippy Peanut Butter.
It was Parquet margarine. Parquet, that's all right. What do we got here? What are we up to? $15? Oh yeah, $15, but you get 2 strikes. So
I'll
now,
pass.
You're gonna stop here?
I'll pass. I'll take your money away from you.
Way to go. $15, I'll give you that money. Way to go. Nice job, Harold. It's the man that was not married to Elizabeth Taylor with $15. Here you go. 15 bucks. There you go.
Thank you.
Hey,
George Washington.
yeah, that's right. Those George Washingtons are real.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for playing. Nice meeting you.
Wouldn't it be great to sniff out a great car deal? At Steve Tolbert Suzuki in Olathe, it's easy. How about the largest collection of quality pre-owned in the area? At Steve Tolbert Suzuki, you can choose from Lexus, Mercedes, BMW, Corvette, even Jaguar and Ferrari, plus an assortment of one-owner, low-mileage Suzukis. You'll always find a doggone great deal. Come by and meet our Suzuki, and you'll want to adopt one of your own. Solid cars, solid company, rock solid dealership. Steve Tolbert Suzuki.
Hey, welcome back to Bucks Bus, and we got our next contestant here. This is fun. We're having a good time, and it's Joe, right? Joe Winley.
That's right.
All right, Joe. And Joe just told me she doesn't know anything, right?
That's right.
Yeah, that's not true. You're going to win some money. Where are you originally from?
Sedalia, I was born.
The home of the State Fair.
Yes.
Yeah. Were you ever involved in the State Fair?
Oh, no. I went, but I wasn't
You've
involved.
never involved? Okay.
No.
Have you ever had a corn dog or a funnel cake?
Yes.
All right. Well, you're part of the local economy here.
Yeah.
All right, Joe, here we go. You know a lot about music.
Some.
All right. I want you to complete this sentence for me. You ready? When the moon hits your eye like a big piece of pie, it's
Annoying.
It's annoying? No, it's not annoying. It's amore. Yes, it is amore. When everybody, when the moon hits your eye like a big piece of pie, it's amore. Yes, amore. All right, anyway. Okay, you got $5.
Oh, good.
All right, here we go.
I could use it.
Now, there was a product out, and the tagline was, she was losing him, and she didn't know why. Was that the headline for the product Colgate Dental Cream, Prel Shampoo, or Listerine?
Must have been Listerine.
It was Listerine, yeah! All right! Hey, you got $10, no strikes. You know, did you ever lose a man because of bad breath?
No.
Yeah. Your breath is beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope it smells all right.
Oh, listen, you smell fantastic. All right. What is Doris Day? Remember Doris Day? What is Doris Day's given name? Is it Doris Parsons? Is it Doris Hopper? Or is it Doris Kappelhoff?
Doris Kappelhoff.
Doris Kappelhoff is correct. $15.
I knew that one.
Hey, $15 and no strikes.
Good.
How about Elvis Presley? Were you an Elvis fan?
No.
Come on, Mama.
My mother was.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wasn't.
I'm telling you. Oh, yeah, Mama.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. Can you give me a little Elvis snarl on the lip? Yeah, there you go. All right. All right, where was Elvis Presley born? Was it Tupelo, Tennessee, Tupelo, Mississippi, or Tupelo, Alabama?
Tupelo, Mississippi.
Tupelo, Mississippi is right, man. Thank you very much. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I believe you have $20 and no strikes.
That's good.
Oh my
Take it,
gosh,
too.
you're going to take it. You're going to take all our money. That's what I'm afraid of.
That's right.
All right, Joe, here we go. $20, no strikes. In 1950, the famous Brinks robbery netted $2.8 million. Where did it take place? Was it Boston, New York, or Chicago?
Oh my God.
Boston, New York, or Chicago, or Sedalia. It might have happened in Sedalia.
Boston.
Boston is correct! Yes! $25!
Oh my Lord.
No strikes! You are on fire! All of a sudden, you made a lot of friends on the bus. All right. What color were flash bulbs for use with color film? What color were flash bulbs for use? Was it pink, blue, or plaid? What color were the flash bulbs? It was blue. $30. $30 and no strikes.
God.
All right, you're doing it. You are fantastic. You are great. All right, Joe, what post-war automobile was said to not know whether it was coming or going? People said you didn't know whether this car was coming or going. Was it the 48 Tucker, the 53 Henry J, or the 51 Studebaker?
Was that the Studebaker?
It was the Studebaker, of course it was. Yes!
I'll be darned.
$35. And no strikes. No strikes. We may run out of money completely here, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Can use it.
Yeah, well, all right. You remember this. Joe, what would a little dab do you do? Would it keep your hair in place like car grease from Brylcreem? Would it use Ovaltine and milk and turn you into Captain Midnight? Or was a little...
No, it was the first one.
It was the first one, yeah. Brylcreem, you had $40.
I like that.
You had $40.
Keep it going.
That's more than, yeah.
Keep it going.
All right. During World War II, what was a victory garden? Was it the top floor of Madison Square Garden? Was it house plants you could win with S&H green stamps? Or was it a home garden to raise food for your family and friends?
Home garden. Home garden.
Home garden is right. What do you get, 45 bucks? $45, Joe. Oh!
5 more and I'll have 50.
Oh man, you got no strikes.
Oh, that's
all right.
good.
This guy is called Mr. Television.
Oh,
Can
boy.
you name him? Is it Ed Sullivan, Walter Cronkite, or Milton Berle?
Milton Berle.
Milton Berle is right, and you have $50. Wow, Joe. Okay, let's everybody go, Joe, go, Joe, go, Joe, go, Joe. All right, you are doing great. 50 bucks. You had no strikes.
Oh, good.
In 1947, they said more doctors smoke this than any other cigarette. Was it Camels, Kents, or Raleigh's?
Camels?
Camels is correct.
Oh my
$55.
I can't believe it, George.
And by the way, this was the woman that knew nothing. Remember? Remember her? Yeah. Well, you know all the important stuff, I'll tell you that.
Good.
All right, you got no strikes, you get $55.
Good.
In 1952, what product used the headline, "I just couldn't believe my hands"? Was it Lux soap, Beamer's gloves, or Chrysler power steering? I just couldn't believe my hands.
Must have been the soap. I don't know.
Well, it wasn't. It was actually Chrysler power steering.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was.
I lost one.
Hey, yeah, finally, $55, you get one strike. You're doing great. All right, the singing siblings, Kathy, Diane, Peggy, and Janet, were known as the McGuire sisters, the Lennon sisters, or the Andrews sisters.
Lennon.
The Lennon sisters is correct. $60. $60 and only one strike. Joe,
Right.
let me just tell you right now, we've
You've
done
run
this.
out of money.
No, I'm completely broke. No, we've done this show many times. We have never given away this much money to one player.
See what dummies will do?
Yeah, right. The dummy's getting rich is what it.
Yeah.
All right. What do you have to do? $60? All right, you got $60. You got one strike. Let's see, what was a sign of good taste in 1958? Was it Cadillac, Coke, or Dick Clark jewelry? A sign of good taste in 1958. Coke is correct. $65. Wow. Wow. You are unbelievable. All right, 65 bucks, one strike. All right, Joe, in 1956, Procter & Gamble proudly announced triumph over tooth decay with what product? Was it Pringles, Crest toothpaste, or Pepsodent?
Boy.
Triumph over tooth decay.
In what year?
1956.
Gosh, I don't know. I
Remember that was the year you were dating that sailor.
That was 2 years after I got married. I wasn't dating nobody.
What are you
except my
talking about? 2
husband.
years after you got married, you were dating a sailor?
No.
Oh, all right.
Dating my husband.
Scared me for a second there. All right. All right. Was it Pringles, Crest, or Pepsodent?
Oh, we'll use Pepsodent. I don't know.
Well, it was actually Crest.
Good.
It was actually
I
Crest. All right. So you got what? 60 bucks. And 2 strikes. You can either keep the money or
I'll
you can
keep
play.
it.
Yeah, keep the money. Let's have a nice hand for Joe. Way to go. That was great. 5, 10, 15, 20,
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, $60 in cash. Way to go. Thanks for playing. I'll tell you what. Yeah, that's what dummies will do, right? We'll be right back here on Bucks Bus.
Wouldn't it be great to sniff out a great car deal? At Steve Tolbert Suzuki in Olathe, it's easy. How about the largest collection of quality pre-owned in the area? At Steve Tolbert Suzuki, you can choose from Lexus, Mercedes, BMW, Corvette, even Jaguar and Ferrari, plus an assortment of one-owner, low-mileage Suzukis. You'll always find a doggone great deal. Come by and meet our Suzuki, and you'll want to adopt one of your own. Solid cars, solid company, rock solid dealership. Steve Tolbert Suzuki.
There are patterns everywhere in nature.
Welcome back to Bucks Bus. I'm Randy Miller. We got another contestant here, and it's Bonita, right?
Bonita Rosie.
That is a beautiful name, Bonita Rosie.
I think that's what it's supposed to stand for.
Really? And does this stand for beautiful rose?
Yeah, I guess so.
We'll take
That was a happenstance.
we'll take that anyway, right? Now, where are you originally from?
I was raised in Emporia.
In Emporia?
But I'm from Merriam now, or Mission, Kansas.
I want to hear, what was the most exciting thing you've done in your life? Or is this it?
Actually, my life's been pretty level, and I had 6 children. That was exciting.
Oh, believe me, that is exciting. That's great. That's fantastic.
They're all grown up and doing wonderful, so that's...
Well, maybe you can win them some money.
Okay.
Are you ready to go?
All right.
We got $5 for each correct answer.
Okay.
All right. In 1949, what promised the very peak of feminine loveliness? The very peak of feminine loveliness. Was it Catalina swimwear? Was it mild and gentle Camay soap? Or was it the new Disguise bra? Catalina swimwear, mild and gentle Camay, or the new Disguise bra?
I'm going to go with Camay.
It was actually the new Disguise bra.
Okay.
And I'm wearing that right now.
I don't remember 1949 too well.
All right, well, that's okay. You only get 1 strike, okay?
All right.
Okay, Bonita, is it true blondes have more fun? Introduced what product? Georgiana Wigs, Lady Clairol, or Brill Cream?
Lady Clairol.
Lady Clairol is correct for $5. What is the name of the film producer Sophia Loren married in 1958? The name of the film producer Sophia Loren married. Were you a Sophia Loren fan?
Yeah.
Was it Billy Wilder, Federico Fellini, or Carlo Ponti?
Fellini.
No, it was Carlo Ponti.
Oh, okay.
Carlo Ponti.
Yeah, I should have said that.
Yeah. Okay, well that's 2 strikes. Okay,
Yeah.
you got $5. Now you can keep playing, but the questions get a little tougher, and you risk losing it.
Yeah. I better take my 5.
Take the 5 and run. I got you. Have a nice hand for Bonita. Nice job. Bonita Rose by any other name. We'll be right back here on Bucks Bus.
There are patterns everywhere in nature.
Okay, we're back here on Bucks Bus, and Evelyn is our next contestant. How you doing?
Very good.
Now, where are you from?
Originally, Wichita, Kansas.
Wichita. Okay, and can you tell me, do you remember the first time you kissed a boy?
I'm awful old. I
You remember that, though.
can't remember.
Huh?
Yeah, I suppose I have to give you his name.
Well, we'd like his name and address, please. No, I was just kidding you. But you remember it.
Well, I'm sure I kissed one, but I don't know who he was.
All right, listen, if you're going around kissing boys, you don't even know who they are, Evelyn. I mean,
Well, I was pretty young then.
Yeah, all right. Here we go. You ready to play?
Yeah.
All right, $5 for each correct answer. In 1952, Richard Nixon made a speech known as the Checkers speech. What was the subject of this speech? Was it his Cocker Spaniel dog? Was it the game of politics? Or was it a favorite pastime? What was checkers? What or who was checkers?
Favorite pastime, I guess. I'm guessing.
Yeah, it was actually his dog.
Oh.
It was actually the name of his dog, Checkers, yeah. All right, so that's, $5 that you didn't get, but you got one strike. All right, you got one strike. When you put out your right foot and shake it all about, what are you doing? Are you throwing out your back? Are you going for a Section 8, or are you playing the hokey pokey?
Probably the hokey pokey.
It's a hokey pokey. $5, Evelyn. What was the average life expectancy in the United States 100 years ago? Was it 60, 23, 47, or 78? The average life expectancy 100 years ago.
I'd say 60.
No, it was actually 47, if you can believe that, 100 years ago. Of course, that was before,
That was before my time.
Well, it was before Rogaine and Viagra. Oh, sure, I mentioned Viagra. Yeah. All right. Well, you got two strikes right now. Okay. You got $5. You can keep the money, or you can keep playing.
I'll just take the money.
You can keep the money, the $5. All right.
Because that's easier.
You did great, Evelyn. Nice meeting you. Okay, we got our next contestant here on Bucks Bus. I'm Randy Miller, and it's Ruth, right?
Right.
Okay, Ruth, where are you originally from?
Kansas.
Are you from Kansas? Mm-hmm. And can you tell me what's the most daring or wild thing you've ever done in your life? And don't say it's ride the Joe bus.
Nothing.
Really?
Really.
Have you ever jumped out of a plane?
No.
Have you ever gone surfing?
No.
Have you ever driven a car really fast?
I might have done that.
All right, okay. You're the one. Okay. All right, $5 for each correct answer here, okay? What was the party line that many of us grew up with? The party line. Was it your place or mine? Was it telephone lines shared by several homes or parties, or a chicken in every pot?
A chicken in every pot.
A chicken in every pot is correct. That's right. Good job. All right, $5. No strikes. What did Francis Watson and James Crick become famous for discovering? Francis Watson and James Crick. Was it the polio vaccine? Was it the transistor? Or was it the double helix of DNA?
I'm going to say, I'm guessing, the transistor.
No, it was the double helix of DNA. And if you knew that one, I would have to put you on a different bus. All right, you got $5, you got one strike. What was not delivered to homes in the United States in the 1940s? Was not. Prescriptions, ice, milk, or pizza?
Pizza.
That's right, that's right. Everything else was delivered. Did you ever have ice delivered to your house?
Probably, I don't remember.
All right, well, you got $10, you got one strike. Okay. The oldest man in the United States died recently at 113. To what did he attribute his long life? Was it giving up cigars at age 97, never getting married, or Brussels sprouts and chocolate?
Probably never getting married.
What? Really? Would that keep you young?
Probably, yeah.
Well, he said it was giving up cigars at age. He smoked cigars till he was 97 years old, and then he went on some kind of
that too.
Crazy health kick. Have you ever smoked cigars?
No.
Good thing,
yeah.
Because that'll keep you going longer.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you got $10. You got two strikes. You can take the money, or you can risk it all and play on.
I'll take the money.
Take the money. I think it's the way to go. And don't start smoking cigars.
Not at my age. No.
We'll be right back here on Bucks Bus. All right, it's time for the next contestant here on the Bucks Bus, and it's Millie Brown, right?
Right.
Okay, Millie, and where are you from originally?
Burlington, Kansas.
Burlington, Kansas? Yeah. And so, you excited about playing the little Bucks Bus? You want to make some money?
Well, sure. You always want to make some money.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. We're going to get started here.
Okay.
And these are all multiple choice questions, okay?
Okay.
All right, Ernie Kovac. Remember the name Ernie Kovac?
Yes.
What was the name of Ernie Kovac's wife, a star in her own right? Was it?
Edie something.
Yeah, was it Edie Adams?
Yeah.
Debbie Reynolds or Jane Meadows?
Edie Adams.
Edie Adams is correct for $5. Yeah. Nice job. All right, you got $5 and no strikes. Okay. You're doing great. All right, whose image appeared on the first cover of TV Guide? Was it Jack Webb? Was it Lucille Ball and her new baby? Or was it David and Ricky Nelson?
David and Ricky Nelson.
No, it was Lucille Ball and her new baby. Okay, that's okay. You only got one strike. You're doing great. You got $5. You get one strike. Okay, Millie, which of these is not true about Ann Landers? You know Ann Landers, right? A lot of advice.
Yeah.
Do you like to give advice?
No.
No. do you like to take advice?
I like to get it.
You like? Oh, all right. Okay. All right. Her real name. Which one is not true? Her real name was Eppie Lederer. She began her column at the Los Angeles Times, or her twin sister wrote Dear Abby. Which one of those is not true?
Our sister.
No, her twin sister really did write Dear Abby. The thing that was not true was she began her column at the Los Angeles Times.
Okay.
All right, now here's the deal. You got 2 strikes.
Yep.
All right? You got $5.
Yep.
Now you can either keep that money right now, or you can risk it all and go for a tougher question, but it goes up to $10 each.
No, I'll let somebody else.
You're gonna take the $5. All right, you're gonna take the $5. Good job. All right. Got the money right here. You did great, though. I mean, some of those you didn't even let me get the whole thing out. You knew it already. There you go.
Okay.
Way to go. Thanks for playing. Nice to meet you. Let's have a nice hand for Millie. Hey, that's it for Bucks Bus. Thank you so much for watching. We got a brand new episode coming up soon. Be sure to check it out at mycupofjoe.com. That's where you find out the routes, the schedules, and you find out which bus we'll be playing on next for Bucks Bus, the game show on wheels.
Bucks Bus is a presentation of Brainstorm Media in conjunction with Johnson County Transit Authority. Any reproduction or rebroadcast without express authorization is prohibited. To find out about the next episode of Bucks Bus, log on to mycupofjoe.com.